E voltemos.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret. I know that you must choose your path. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother...
Tá, mas como é que faz isso? Como é que faz isso aí, senhor?
Look, these beasts are feeding on that carcass. If only we could pour some sleeping potion on it.
Ai, bicho, vira pra cá, não, bicho. Não, bicho. Ai, vai virar, vai virar.
You did it. They're sleeping. You should be able to pass without a fight.
Cuidado, não esbarra. Cuidado. Baixadinho, baixadinho. Aí, Cacildes. Bora, vambora. E começou.
I need a bit of practice.
Ah, você tá de brincanagem. Você mata 6.955 bichos no jogo, não consegue dar um pulo. Não, não, não. Ninguém viu, não. Ninguém viu, não. Não tem como descer. Vai dar bizinho no teste lá porque a gente tá lutando, vai. Vai. Ah, vai dar um pipoco. Aí, toma. Ah, vaca. Toma uma snipada aí. Isso. Toma outro. Toma. Mais um, mais um. Isso. Mais um. Isso. Errei. Ah, mas esses bichos aqui é bom demais, hein? O bicho desvia de tudo, velho. Tentei correr, hein? Tentei correr, hein? A culpa não foi minha, não. Pensei que poderia ter alguma coisa pra liberar a passagem ali de lá pra cá. Ah, aqui era outro julgamento, olha só pra você ver, olha. Era pra passar sem lutar mesmo, bicho.
Look at the basin and the symbols around it. Given the islanders' taste for rituals and enigmas, I think you should touch the water.
Você acha que o quê? Eu devia tocar na água?
Do you need something?
I must pass the trial of water.
I have heard it talked about. It is one says that the trial reveals the true personality. My mother passed it during the last election, but
Did she tell you about it?
a little. But it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your... I know that you must choose your path in your way. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself and there are ways of altering food to...
Is that an idea?
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Porra, mas fala a mesma coisa. Tem essas pedras aqui naquele... Mas só tem como interagir aqui,
You were
bicho.
freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you. No.
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating.
Céu flutuando, vento.
And it was a cold.
Céu, vento,
I was
frio.
high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my
Sangue
blood
congelava nas
freezing in my
veias.
veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me.
Caiu no chão, virou.
And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Putz! Putz! O cara tava no céu.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. On this stone, the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind. This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
What?
Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, this drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life?
Eu tava no céu, tá. Esse frio. Ah, eu esqueci o resto. Eu esqueci o resto. Ai, velho, eu esqueci o resto, velho. Como é que é? Ele era o céu. Ele tá no céu, tá. Sentiu um forte vento. Não era isso? Daí ele tava no céu, sentiu um forte vento. Daí ele caiu no chão. Acho que era isso. Aí ele caiu no chão, sentiu um... Será que é fogo? Caiu no chão. Estava no céu, sentiu o vento, estava frio. Estava no chão, a gente foi e ativou do vento, né? No vento, eu senti o frio. Eu fui e ativei neve. Aí caiu no chão, Ah, mas não deve ser morte, bicho. Caiu no chão, eu tinha falado negócio de... E era, velho. Caiu no chão. Era o que? Era sol, né? Que a gente falou, tinha sentido queimação, sei lá, mano. Não era. Não, então se pôr sol não vai ser fogo. Morte e vida. Puta, foi isso mesmo, velho. Será que ele dormiu? Vamos conseguir passar ali? Só tem esse caminho. Credo, bicho. Vou tirar um print. Vou tirar um print disso aqui. Olha a cara dele, velho. Os negócios tudo enrolado. Deixa eu passar aqui, queridão. Não é isso, não? Puta que pariu. Ué, não é por ali, não? Ih, rapaz. Por aqui não dá pra passar, bicho. E agora? Tem uma passagem aqui, só que eu não consigo subir. Uma passagem ali eu não consigo subir. A porta do Nadaig tá fechada. O que tá escrito aí? Conclua o julgamento da água. Ai, anda abaixado, velho. Domar? Hum. Oxi. Eu vou andar abaixado, velho. Tô com medo.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Teofridi. And a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einar Frichtemann.
Não, não, não. Não, nós falhamos em um, né? Aqui a gente tem que matar os morcegos lá. Eu lembrei metade daquela história ali, bicho, do puzzle.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within?
A face in the mountain of Teofridi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. In the second room, you have awoken the Dosentats to better best them. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian, you choose to trust the way of ruse and wisdom. It is a difficult... The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion.
Am I authorized to encounter Einar Frichtemann now?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another...
Is he hiding?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was one of the last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important. There was Deirdre. Black.
My mother, alas.
Yes. I heard about you.
And divorced her.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors.
I've already met her.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. He is the chief of the Earth.
Very well. I will go and see them.
Kwawalamsek.
Nossa. Então você chega no cara e fala assim, ó irmão, tô precisando encontrar tal pessoa. E chega e fala assim, não, beleza, velho. Você só tem que fazer isso, isso, isso e aquilo ali. Aí você fala, tá bom. Aí você vai e faz. Na hora que você termina de fazer, você fala assim, então, a pessoa que você tava procurando aí, não sei onde ela tá não, viu? Tá te devendo essa informação aí, meu querido. Vou fazer a da senhora lá. Vou fazer porque ela tem, a missão dela tem a ver com essa principal aqui. Eu vou fazer nesse meio tempo ali, antes da gente ir na principal lá falar com o Constantino. Eu nem sei se a missão... Olha, aí vim pro lugar certo na cagada, velho. Que sorte.
Hello, my child. What do you want to hear the word?
Not really, Father. My name is Desarde.
Nice to meet you. What can we do?
We would like to know more about the...
I do not. We swore to provide this village with all...
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to...
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only... It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our...
She had an engraver come to Valristal.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are...
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is...
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea.
E esses caras ali, velho, querendo enfiar uma espadada na cabeça desse maluco ali, viu? Tá atirando pra caralho, bicho. Acampamento de forma. Não sei nem como é que fala que tem ali, bicho. Cadê o negócio que a gente deu o respawn aqui? Só pra ficar mais perto, né? Pra não precisar percorrer esse caminho todo de novo. Ah, você vai me ignorar? Então toma um negócio na cabeça aí também. Passou do meu lado, velho. Você é doido? Ah, toma outro tiro aí também, você. Paciência hoje não, você.
Here's the stone we were looking for. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn. There are but a few. We did not have. He must be the...
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret. Those who want to seal a promise. Tell them.
Ai, velho, tem que vir aqui, aí tem que ir pra lá. Puta que pariu. Agora eu tenho que ir aonde? Qual que é o nome dessa ilha aqui? Isso? Acampamento de Verdões. Nossa, eu peguei o negócio ali sem querer. Ah, agora que se foda também. Tem mais nada aqui não? Então, vambora. Ah, era mais fácil ter ido no negócio da aldeia ali, né? E já dá respawn aqui em cima. Nossa senhora, o pano não mexe não. Nossa! Acontece alguma coisa aqui, né? Sério?
It's Seems like there was a fight.
This workshop was purposely devastated.
The owner must have left in a hurry.
Unless someone else did this.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Barayagno. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
E lá vamos nós. Tem que ir lá e vai ter que ir em outro lugar novo. Vambora. Desanima não.
What brings you here?
We're looking for Karadeg.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left.
Do you know where he might have...
He feared he must have left for the wood.
Did you exile him?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with us. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. And I did not want him to return. Is there anything?
I'm asleep.
What?
Ele foi pro sul. $200. Vambora. Nossa senhora. Bate a fuça na parede. Ah, não vou pegar o... Nossa senhora, tá indo pro outro lado, bicho. Perdidinho, perdidinho. Deixa eu só mandar uma mensagem aqui rapidão. Aqui, ó. Aí, exclusivo. Pronto. Agora vamos. Aquele ali são subobjetivos, que diz, né? Porque apareceu um tanto de missão ali, velho. Será que tem que dar a volta? Ah, é lá embaixo, eu lembro desse lugar aqui. É lá embaixo não, no caso, né? Aí eu lembro que viemos aqui, eu acho.
These strangers are my friends, Karen.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role.
Most words must be free, unable to, but some words must survive those who utter them. So they call those who want to become one must win, then they teach us the word.
So you're a kind of cleric.
Do you want to know?
We would like to ask you about it.
It is the stone of the ring. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these
It is because you are the last person to know what was...
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised.
No, Donegat. Renaigse only bring us trouble. I do not.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, we could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegat. And I did not think I would say this one day. But
what do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to his head.
Vamos voltar. Ah, agora eles ajudaram, né? Porra, finalmente, bicho.
Siora, Ertir to Madis. What do you want?
Azeld.
Yes.
We went to Falris.
Were you able to read? No, because it was destroyed by some... You're probably right, but for as long as we can.
We retrieved the piece of tree bark.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them, and even less about them being entitled. So they lied. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once.
Eu tinha que ir lá primeiro,
You will
bicho.
never be welcome.
But if you want our help...
By lying, you have the entire village will be happy. You do well to leave before having to...
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well. We'll leave.
Oh, thank you. Thanks to you. Yes. Siora. Of course.
Siora virou aliada. Virou aliada. Eles têm que liberar algum diálogo.
How did you know that after all?
I knew my mother well. We were close.
Dizer a ela pode ter feito isso para proteger a filha. E rapaz?
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith.
Exactly. The earth talks to us. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. I am happy to see that you understand us so well.
Entendo.
Why you and your sister?
If you're talking about physical differences, when we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were...
I have no trouble believing it, and I'm glad.
Gentler. Really? The lion soldier on the battlefield would not have anything else.
Nossa, fudeu, falei merda.
See you later.
Nossa, falei merda, velho. Aqui, ó. Tá com 29 minutos de live, mas eu vou falar com o Constantino nessa live aqui mesmo. Bora. Ai, cadê? Pera aí, tô voltando, hein. Vambora.
Lieutenant, I demand
Ih,
an
rapaz.
explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegat that came to treat his affliction?
Yes. A strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where?
No, not the islanders said they were following.
Não deve saber, não.
His Highness was feeling much better. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't. That your cousin was all full of enthusiasm.
That sounds like it.
I am.
Why didn't you go and look for your...
What?
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or... But that's a question for your superiors. Dismissed, soldier.
Thank you.
Oxi, sumiu. Trinta e 34 minutos de live. Então temos que ir... Tá, porra. Coisa pra caralho. Oh, meu Deus do céu. Clica no negócio, velho. Eu vou atrás do maluco primeiro, né? Do Constantine. Eu vou aqui na fogueirinha aqui, ó. Partir. Mas eu vou continuar no próximo então, né? Porque já deu os 30 minutos. E é isso então, valeu!